Hey guys, welcome back to Wasenshido Dojo and your 30-day martial arts for beginners. Today's class is about the knife, so grab your knives and let's get started. Okay, if you don't already have it, get your knife out, get your tanto out. This is a wooden tanto. You can get it for super cheap online somewhere. Amazon, $5 or whatever, $10. Get a few of them. All right, first thing is that holding the knife, the grip of the knife. So grab the knife and check it out. So it's not like this, like an angle, 90-degree angle. It can be, but I hold it more, so if you see it here, and it's just forward like this. Okay, I put my thumb up here. Sometimes the thumb could be to the side, okay, or a thumb could be down like a fist. Okay, so it's just a forward direction. Thumb can be here, depending on what you're doing. Okay, don't have to grip it. Don't grip it as hard as you can. Okay, just have it nice and relaxed. Not super loose, not tight. Just a nice. See how it's just kind of moving in my hand. Just relax your wrist. Let's do some wrist circles. I'm just flopping my wrist around here. Okay, so you don't have to have the knife in your hand. You just wrist circles, loosen up that wrist. Okay, so this is a forward grip. Okay, reverse grip. Okay, here the back of the blade is on close to the forearm. So this is a reverse grip here. Here. You don't want to smack that blade with your hand like that. But the next is, so once you get the grip, forward grip, reverse grip, okay, and now just a fun tactic to do, or technique, is just to spin it over and over again. I would just do this I would just carry the knife around with me all day and just do little circles, okay? It's better to do circles with a sword or let's just take a bokken. So it's just you can do circles over and over and over. Okay, it's the same thing with the knife. If your wrists aren't really relaxed, it's hard to do it with the knife. So forward, reverse, forward. And that's something you just do to get familiar with handling the knife. A lot of this is not practical. It's not practical for real life purposes. But what you're doing is you're working out the muscles. You're attuning yourself with the object. Okay, you're never gonna spin the knife in a real life situation, unless for some reason there's really no other way, and you need to get it in reverse grip, and then you got the reverse grip. So, you know. So anyways, just the first thing you do with the knife is just getting familiar with it. So you're holding it, you're handling it, you're spinning it, both directions, forward, reverse, okay? You're in your stance, okay? And then and then you double spin, try to do triple spin. Do a spin, stop it, spin. Does that make sense? So forward, spin it. So I'm opening my hand and it's spinning on the hand just like this. Okay, super simple. Takes practice though, of course. All right, so grip and handling, and now the stance. Okay, so standing normal. Stepping back into a combat stance, or stepping forward into a combat stance. Either way, you're in a wider stance. Okay, foot is out to the side, foot is towards the front, pointing towards the front. Maybe the heel is a little bit out. All right, hand is up, checking hand, and knife hand is back here. Okay, or you're here with the knife in the front, and hand is up. Okay, here. Or here. Those are the two stances. I want you to just practice over and over again. All right, and we'll practice those stances with the strikes, what I'll show you next. So here, just do that a few times with me. Now, not out here. just right here, okay? Here and here. Here, you know, back here, tucked in so it can't be taken away easily. Checking hand is here, okay? Now here, it can be taken away a little easier, or it can get to a little easier, but you're not extending it, only when you're striking, okay? So, these kinds of strikes. So if you're sparring with somebody, we do sparring with these tantos, these wooden tantos, and man, you would snap these, you would snap your sparring partner's fingers a little bit, sometimes a little too hard. So again, this is just a fun sparring technique, and it's also very applicable. If you have a sharp knife and you're just gonna snap that tip of that knife, that blade, and try to take somebody's fingers, it's not gonna feel good. Those fingers, the top of the hand, anywhere on the wrists, okay? And even anywhere in the face, anywhere in the body. Okay, it's a distraction or a small cut. Boom, boom. All right. So now, again, back to basics. I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. Take your bob or your punching bag, or you can get your significant other or a friend, and just, again, it's a, you can use anything. You can use a wooden tanto. Okay, you can take a pen or a pencil. All right. Pen or a pencil. You get out your butterfly knife. Okay. First grip. Close it. Open it. Don't use a real butterfly knife. Get one of those plastic ones to start out with until you get used to it. All right. Now, grab your knife. Grab your partner or your bob or your dummy, and let's start with targeting areas. Carotid artery, jugular, right in the sides of the neck. Okay, of course, straight in to the front of the neck, straight into the sides of the neck, underneath the jaw. Okay, so hands up, palm heel to the face, or smash into the face, and coming in with a straight, okay, into the side of the neck, or in the front of the neck, or palm heel to the face, under the armpit, or into the ribs, or into the anywhere in the body. You got the arteries down the front, artery down the front. Here, artery underneath the armpit, artery, carotid arteries, and then you get the femoral arteries on the inside of the leg. Okay, so femoral artery is here, inside of the leg. Okay, top of the foot is an artery. And of course, right above the subclavian artery, right above the clavicle. And that's about it. You got the wrists, of course. So if you get somebody by the wrist, and you know, this is if you want to kill somebody. This is only for severe self-defense if your life is threatened. Only when you want to do fatal damage is when you go to these arteries. That's the only way, and only if your life is threatened. That's when you use these tactics, these life-threatening artery attacks. So those are the targeting areas for fatal targeting areas. So again, when we're talking about sparring, you want to just take out those fingers. Take out the fingers, the hands, okay? If you're here and you want to just pop the face, you pop the neck, or the arm, or the body, anything, okay? Back here, maybe you just boom, okay? Those are, you could do that anywhere in the body. Now, striking angles of attack is just straight in, okay? Straight in. Now remember what we talked about with, if you've seen my other videos, which you should have already watched the first handful or whatever, 6 videos. This is, I think, number 7, boom, on my list. So, straight in, turning that foot, turning the body, twisting here, boom, straight into the body, straight in. Okay. You don't want to target the chest as much. Okay, here and here. Okay. You don't want to extend. Okay. See how I'm contacting, and my arm is right there at about that angle. It doesn't have to be exact, but you don't want to, you know, you can be here, but you don't want to be extending and leaning, okay? Here, okay? Here, here, okay? So straight in, angle of attack, straight in. Coming down at an angle, okay? I'm just using the neck as a nice target here, or you can come down, it's just angle of attack. You can do that with the hands. Okay, you move it out of the way, and you come down an angle, moving out of the way, come down an angle the other way. Whoops. May or may not edit that out. We'll see. Feeling kind of cute. Might edit that out. All right. So we got straight in. Okay. We got angle, straight across. You can come up at an angle this way, come up at an angle this way. This is the same angle of attack with the stick, with the sword, with the bow, hanbo. All right, and then coming straight down. Okay. Here. There's also reverse with the forward grip, but so when we watch the stances and we do that cat stance. So something's coming straight in, I'm going to turn, and you can use the knife or your forearm if it's a blunt object of some kind, okay, just in case you don't want to do much damage. Maybe it's just a stick, or maybe it's just somebody coming at you, and you get out of the way and you put that knife right there. Okay, I got a knife to your neck. Boom, grab, slice. Boom. Okay. Boom. So, boom. This is for, and usually you would have it, you know, in here. Okay, here, but here or here, here. So if I'm going to turn around, here, boom. Okay. Here. Move that belly out of the way. Boom. Okay. Again, keep getting ahead of myself. This is basic for beginners. Just practice these things. Follow along. Go do the video again. Just practice over and over again. Okay. We got targeting areas. How to angles of attack. Now when you're standing, angle, so you're coming down this way and coming down this way. See how I'm switching my stance? So I'm here, I'm stepping, here. Step, coming down, step, here. Boom. You want to move your body out of the way when you're cutting. Boom. Now I'm looking down, but I'm using my peripheral vision. Okay, just like I'm looking, I can see the camera. I'm here. I can see Bob, but I'm kind of looking here at his shoulders. Okay? Okay? So, we got the grip, we got the handling, we got the stances. One more stance, super important, might save your life. So, very important. Okay? This is called the knife stance, or it's how I learned it, knife stance or blade stance. This front leg, see this femoral arteries on the inside? So I want to protect that. So I want to turn that leg in, turn that heel out. So just like this. Okay, just start with that. It's going to look real silly. But this is, if ever somebody pulls a knife on you and you don't have much to do, you have nowhere, you're not much, you know, you don't have a knife yourself or you can't get out of there, okay, this could very well save your life or at least help you to find out what to do in the situation. It gives you a second to think. And so turn that leg in, turn that heel out, protect that femoral artery. You can protect that back one by turning that in, but just keep that foot kind of, I learned it with you kind of turn both the knees in, but I don't like that. I like the front one turned in, you know, and the back one's just kind of, it's just too much on the knee, okay? And I can't move very well. So that back foot is just kind of normal, natural front one like this, okay? Now, take this, see this is all open, my carotid artery. Take that shoulder and just lift it up. See how silly this looks? But if someone's coming at you, you got that shoulder protecting, okay? And then you take this, you protect the inner arteries of your wrist here, and you kind of just show the outside of the arm. So you just boom, and this is in. And if you need to block and block with that outer part of the arm, boom, boom. So, and then the backhand is also blade. Back of the hand is out, so it's here. So you can block and defend with the outside of your arm. Boom, boom, and then you switch stance. Switch. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Shoulder comes up. Yep, shoulder comes up. Okay, turn that front leg in, and then switch. Shoulder comes up. Boom. Eyes open, peripheral vision. That video is coming soon. All right. All right, and so you're blocking, you're deflecting, you got this, and then maybe you throw a little, maybe you throw some a distraction to the eyes, a little finger whip. Block, 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 block. This gives you a second to move and get out of there, or it gives you a second to go find a trash can lid or your belt or something off the ground to throw in their face, or grab your taser, or grab your thing out of your purse, your pepper spray. Just, so maybe they get some, so that's all we'll go into today. So I'm not going to go into all kinds of knife defenses. That's more advanced stuff. The last thing we'll talk about is the different objects that we use. Anything with a point on it, a sharp edge, like I showed earlier. Even a pencil, if you're using it properly, okay? We didn't talk about reverse grip. So, a pen, this is a little nasty little sharp pen, okay? If you take that reverse grip, you can just stab right into somebody, stab in the soft tissue, the neck, into the side, the ribs. It's like those self-defense pens that actually have, well, maybe I'll do a class on that. I've been thinking about doing a class on the self-defense pen. And then, of course, a pencil. Anything with a sharp point. This is actually really kind of heavy. It's a lot of weight behind one of these 6-in-1 screwdrivers. Boom. You can really stab in with this. Okay. Anything with a point. Here's a kunai. Stab. Every day you just walk by Bob every day and you're just like, stab, stab. That's all you gotta do. Practice. So, reverse grip. Talk about forward grip and manipulation of the knife. Now, we'll talk about reverse grip. So, yep, it's laying right there next to the forearm. Okay, here, deflecting. And here is, as if you go by somebody, you can slice the neck as you go by, slice the arm, slice the body. Maybe you have it and you're hiding it. Somebody comes with a punch, you step in underneath the punch, boom, and you come across the body, boom. And then you can come across and stab, reverse grip stab. Okay, same thing with hiding it. Like, hey, I don't want any trouble. They come at you, lower that stance, and you step in. We have this hand up, boom, right here, or coming in the body. Again, this is if they are coming at you with, when you feel your life is threatened. And if you're practiced enough, you don't have to stab very much. You can just give them a little, just give them just the tip, just the tip. Okay, see how they like it. Just the tip. Okay, coming up. Again, that's more advanced, and that's more very careful with these. Okay, so you slice. You can also come back and reverse slice this way. So slice, 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 slice. Remember your stances. Boom, boom. Here. Straight across, maybe come straight, maybe at an angle of attack straight at a diagonal down. Okay, it's not that easy to come diagonal this way. I wouldn't do that. Okay. And then here, straight and like a turn your hand up. Boom. All right, guys. That is very thorough for basics. See you guys next time. Practice those knives. Just get a knife and just play with it. All right. Have a good one. See you soon. I have two cameras, right here and right here.